right, Johnson. Give them numbers.
Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
6,
6, 7, 8.
7,
7, 8.
8 right there.
8.
7 again.
8.
Walk it on down.
7, 8.
Little bit lower.
7, 8.
Little bit
5, 6, 7,
lower.
8.
Come on, come on,
4,
come
5,
on.
6, 7, 8. 3,
1,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You think people are really gonna watch this,
They ain't got nothing else to do.
right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, you ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl So Fab. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Of course, it's me by myself today because Coach is off doing coach things, I guess. He's at the school. So yeah, if that's what we want to call it. But he will be back tomorrow. We got a lot going on tomorrow. As far as I believe we're gonna have someone coming in as a chef who's gonna come in and, do a couple things with us. But as far as today, we got Miss Verna in the building. So Auntie V is going to be here with all of your CBD needs. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, any concerns, any of that, now is your time to go ahead and get her attention, because she will be more than happy to go ahead and answer it. But like I said, it's hump day. It's Wednesday. I had a good day. Check in with me. Let me know, how are you doing? How's your mind? How's your spirit? How's your heart? How has your week been? If you need a moment just to vent and talk about it, let me know. I'm here for you, baby. I am here for you. Now, we do have some things to get to today. Oh, yes, baby. You see them. Yes. I'm giving every bit of the 90s. Shout out to Key Essentials for giving me some good old blonde box braids before I go on vacation. But yeah, if you guys got anything on your mind and any sort of announcements, if something's going on in your life positive and you want to shout from the heavens about it, let us know. We want to go ahead and celebrate with you. You got us until 8:00, so might as well, right? But outside of that, it's been a good day. It's been a very, very good day as far as how the week is going. And it's always good when you're getting ready to go on vacation, because you don't give a damn what anybody's talking about. You're just trying to get the hell up out of there. At least that's how I feel, because I'm about to be in the Caribbean. Hey now, hey. But like I said, check in with me. How y'all doing? How's everything going? How was your week? We got a lot of foolishness going on that we're going to talk about today in just a moment. And we're going to get into our What the F segment, because I don't know if y'all have seen this story about the New Jersey bus driver and the passenger and the craziness that was going on there. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I guess we'll get into birthdays. And cuz you said you signed up for school for another degree. I know that's right. Hold on. You wait right there. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Let's see. Which one is it? Nope. There we go. Yes, baby. I know that's right. Just make sure you don't stay in any more student loan debt, because that's crazy. But congratulations to you and anyone else that has any good news that you want to share, or if you got something on your mind that you just want to go ahead and vent about. It's not Tuesday, so we're not necessarily taking, doing the whole Talk That Stuff Tuesday thing, but we'll make the exception for Wednesday. And then we can go ahead and breathe and relax and release when Auntie V comes in. But as far as birthdays go, I don't have a lot of birthdays because I don't have a lot of friends on Facebook. And anyone that knows me, I don't really accept a lot of friend requests because I think you're the ops and who are you spying for? So my list is very, 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 very limited. And it looks like I only really have one birthday today. It's one of my previous coworkers, Miss Grace. She was the sweetest thing. She is. I'm not gonna say was. I'm making it seem like she's dead. She is the sweetest thing. So, Miss Grace, happy birthday to you, baby. I hope it is marvelous. I hope it is beautiful as you are, and I hope that this journey in this year around the sun brings nothing but memories, smiles, and happiness. So, baby, happy birthday to you.
Y'all ready? Well, happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, it looks good. It looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Yeah.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating. From the Sibs. Hey now, hey. And if you normally check in with us on Instagram, I apologize. Like Ken said, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and it's literally just me. So I'm trying to operate Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and do sounds and have stories. So it's a lot going on. I know you're trying to engineer and host at the same time, but I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Hey, cousin, how you doing, baby? I ain't seen you in a minute. Sugar House Life. Oh, make sure y'all send some love to my cousin Cookie. My baby most recently lost her father, and we all know how that is when you lose a very, very special person in your family. So send her some hearts, send her some love, send her some well wishes, because yeah, that was pretty tough. So, baby, I love you. Thank you for checking in, sugar. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey now. Cousin, I appreciate you. Thank you, baby. So like I said, if you on Instagram and you ain't seeing the live, I'm sorry. Look, it's just not going to happen today. It's a lot going on, and I don't want that awkward silence of, well, while I'm trying to get Instagram together, y'all just look at me doing nothing. I'm not that type of streamer, and we don't do that around here. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's kick the show off. Because yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So let's start with what is it? What do we call it? That's effed up. So if you are new to the show, or if you haven't seen this segment just yet, That's Effed Up is typically when we see some sort of social media video, post, or whatever, and we decide to talk about it and bring it up on here. So I don't know if y'all heard about the news that's going on in New Jersey. There was a there was a bus driver and a passenger that got into it. Now, what exactly they got into, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the argument was about. But what had happened was the two started arguing, it got heated, and then the passenger spit on the bus driver, and then chaos just ensues. So if you didn't see the video, I actually have a clip of it. Let's go ahead and play it now. I say that like there's anybody but me back here, so I'm going to play the video now.
Do something. Do something. I did. Do something. I did. Do something. Sitting there spitting. See me right now. See me right now. See me right now. You spit and see me right now. Knock your one ass the fuck out, man. What? What? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. What you want to do? What you want to do? I'll get you. Let's do something. Driver. Oh my God. Oh, damn. Damn, I'm a motherfucking killer, nigga. You got me fucked up. What's wrong with you, nigga? You want to bitch? Damn. I got killed, Oh my God.
All right. So anyone who has bear witness to someone who has gotten spit on, you can probably understand where this man is coming from. So he told everyone on the bus, like, get back, because he's like, yo, I'm about to clear some shit out here. I'm about to get in it with this man, and I don't want anyone else to get hurt. So he tells him to get back, and he's like, yo, if you, whatever it is that you got going on, let's go ahead and work it out now. So of course I'm paraphrasing, but you saw the video. The young fella spits on the bus driver and he loses it. Now, of course, you know, some people can argue that he went maybe a little bit too far because he was choking him out or whatever have you. But my question is to you, if someone spits on you, and especially if you're at the job, you're on the job, or regardless of even if you're on the job, somebody spits on you, what do you feel like your immediate reaction would be? We always talk about like, oh, well, I would do, but we don't really know in that situation, especially if you've never been in it. But if this were to happen to you, what do you think that you would do? I honestly can say, I don't know. I know that I would probably black out, and I probably would act the same way that this bus driver did. I would lose my mind, because that's probably one of the most foul things that you can do to someone. It's so disrespectful and it's so demeaning to think that I think nothing of you, so I'm going to spit on you. I would rather you punch me in the face. I'd rather you hit me with a random object than to spit in my face. So, I mean, yeah, he laid him out. He did. And yeah, you're gonna run up and things is gonna happen to you. it's gonna happen. If I get spit on, I'm going full New York. She did Pumpkin on Flavor of Love. Yeah. And to me, New York didn't do enough. Because that, like I said, that's just so disrespectful and it's so disgusting. But needless to say, both were arrested. The passenger and the bus driver, both of them have been brought up on charges for aggravated assault. And in New Jersey, if you spit on someone, it is considered simple and aggravated assault. So the bus driver does have, reason to go ahead and not only press charges, but to move forward with hoping that he can get whatever the maximum punishment is for that in New Jersey. And I don't blame him. Like, now, since the bus driver is on, paid leave as of right now, because they're trying to investigate and figure things out. But in this day and age, when we have all been through so much, I mean, we're still not really over the effects of COVID. There are people that are still dealing and being diagnosed with COVID. We've lost a lot of people. We've lost jobs. There was a lot of uncertainty, and people just aren't in the best mental state. So whatever happened on this bus, because I mean, being from Pittsburgh, I know how Port Authority bus drivers can be. Some of them are reckless with the mouth, and you just really want to punch them in the back of their head. But sometimes you just got to let things go. I don't know if there's anyone that has made me mad enough to say, I'm going to spit on you. That is crazy. And like I said, it's just a level of disrespect. So, I mean, I don't feel sorry for the young guy at all, not in the least bit. Because look, you reap what you sow. It is what it is. So next time you'll learn your lesson. Keep your lips to yourself, because he should have knocked your damn lips off of the bus if it was up to me. And what they did was, after it happened, they went ahead and interviewed a couple people who were passengers on the bus. And surprisingly, it was split. Some people were like, oh, he went entirely too far. He shouldn't have done that. And then, some other people were like, yo, look, he was defending himself. Once you spit on me, all bets are off. So, I mean, it seems to be pretty unanimous in the comments, where people were saying like, yo, you spit on me, we done. So, cuz, what'd you say? Now the bus driver was protecting himself. We know how the youth are, and they can stand up and be disrespectful to anyone. You got a point. I don't know. I think that is a punk move. And like I said, it's absolutely disgusting. And there's so many other things that you can do before getting to the point of, oh, well, I'm just going to spit on you. So I'll keep y'all posted regarding the story of what happened or what's going to happen. But I'm pretty sure that we haven't heard the last of this story. And there's actually a follow-up. See, the other story we talked about now, I don't know if you guys remember Judge Kenneth King. We talked about him last week, about the judge and what was it? Damn it, where were they at? Was it Chicago? Detroit. So it was in Detroit, and there was a group of teens who were on a field trip. And the young girl that was a part of the field trip, they went to, they went to a courtroom, I guess, to learn I don't know why this field trip was a thing, but they went to the field trip to a courtroom where, Judge Kenneth King was presiding, and he got upset because a young lady who was around 15 kept falling asleep in the courtroom. So, he kept saying that he was trying to wake her up or whatever, and he didn't like her attitude. So from him not liking her attitude, he then proceeds to have her handcuffed and put in a orange jumpsuit. Well, even though he calls himself trying to give her a hard lesson in life, come to find out the young girl doesn't have a stable home. Her mom went ahead and let the news outlets know, like, they move from place to place to place. There's no real stability. So that's why she doesn't get much sleep. And if you guys remember when Ken was talking about it, he was like, I know there's something more to that story because kids just don't fall asleep in class. There has to be something. They don't have a stable home. So ever since the story has come out, things have been happening to Judge King. It has not been good for him. He's been removed from a university where he taught. They removed him from the bench. And now the young lady is pressing charges because she says that, she is suffering from emotional distress. Her mother claims that, she's still crying and she keeps asking, like, why would he do this? Why would he put me in this, in these handcuffs and in this orange jumpsuit? And of course, he has since apologized and, said that he didn't mean to take it that far, but what's done is done. And that's where I think that we as a people need to learn a little bit more empathy and compassion, because instead of you trying to show off and exercise your power and be that guy, pull her to the side, talk to her. Hey, I noticed you were falling asleep, and this was a really important lesson that I wanted you to learn. So tell me what's going on. Is there anything that we can do? Just show a little bit of compassion. I know, and, Ken will talk about it. I know sometimes the youth can get on our last nerve, but you never know what's going on in a person's head and in their household. So the least you can do is just talk. That's it. And then it's a goddamn field trip. So even if she did fall asleep, who cares? Fall asleep. This is your future. You decide what you want to do with it. Let's keep it moving. But things are going downhill for that man. And y'all tell me, do you feel sorry for him? Is this something that was a long time coming because he was trying to exercise his power? Or do you feel like they're going a little bit too far and they're milking it? Because you said, Judge, it's too late now. Yeah, it is a little too late. Well, it's not too much that can happen there. So I don't know if they're going to put him back to where he can go ahead and, rule over certain cases and such. It's just not looking too good for him. It's not looking too good for him at all. So as of right now, the young teen is seeking $750,000 in emotional distress. And I will keep you guys updated to see what actually happens there and if they'll actually get it. But that is what the F, because what the entire F. So let's go ahead and get into our entertainment news because, baby, let's get into it. All right. So first up we have, in case you haven't heard, Ben and Jen. Yes, that is right. That is right. They are over. It's done. Splitsville. It is over for the couple. Jennifer Lopez went ahead and filed for a divorce after only being together for 2 years. Now, of course, the two have history. They were together for several years in the early millennium before Ben went ahead and remarried with Jennifer Gardner, had kids, blah, blah, blah. She since was with Mark Anthony and a slew of other men. And the two decided to double back to see if there actually was something there. Well, needless to say, it wasn't. It wasn't. They are no longer a couple, and it's getting pretty nasty between these two. So when I was reading about what happened and who actually filed, Jen actually filed, And allegedly, this, this isn't on record, but allegedly she filed because she wanted to really, like hurt Ben and hurt his feelings. So that's why she said that she was going to go ahead and file on their anniversary. So she wanted him to feel it. She wanted him to be upset, and she wanted him to be emotional. Well, needless to say, Ben and his representative, or whoever represents him, said that he essentially doesn't give a damn. He's like, if you just want me, if that's what you want, let's go for it. And essentially the quote said, she just doesn't want to look like the villain. Now, if we all have been following what has been going on with Jennifer on TikTok, people aren't really feeling Jen. They're not feeling J-Lo. They have dug up some stuff from her past and some of the interviews, and, essentially where she keeps trying to say like she is this, homegirl from the block, and, she was running around with wild hair, and how she grew up rough and tough in the Bronx and all the stuff like that. And a multitude of people have come forward and said, number one, that's not true. And then, some of the wait staff that have worked with her, some people who have worked in production have said that she's just a bitch. Like, she's not nice at all. She's stuck up. And she's nice, nasty. So her reputation has literally been going down the drain, which has caused her to have to cancel several of her concerts, because she said she wanted to focus on her family, when in reality people weren't buying the tickets. That's number one. And then two, her movies have tanked because people just aren't feeling her. They're not feeling the whole, oh, well, you want to be nice on camera, or you want to portray this nice person, but in reality you're not. And she put up a lot of funding for these films only for them to completely tank in the box office. Nobody's here for it. Nobody was here for her. And now we have this. We have the divorce where her and Ben are pretty much split. And now from what I'm reading, we're not going to go on record. From what I'm reading, Ben is alleging that she just wants this divorce to make it seem like he has been a horrible person, because it's been rumored that she is saying that he is a horrible man. He's a horrible partner. He's this, that, and the third, but yet you doubled back. So what are we really talking about here, Jen? What are we talking about here, girl? So yeah, needless to say, I expected this. I seen it coming. Did y'all see it coming? Did you think that they were going to go ahead and have their happily ever after for a second time? I don't know. Because you said J-Lo is the Elizabeth Taylor of this era. and is. It wasn't not even worth a penny. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And not in the least bit. Maybe her and Diddy should try. No, she's not going. She ain't going to do that. She's already having issues with her career. So to sit there and try to double back with him, that is even more career suicide. Black delegations decided J-Lo will no longer be welcome back to the block. Girl, in her mind, she has been in the slums. And it's like, girl, no, nobody's paying you. People are paying you in dust. And speaking of paying you in dust, have y'all seen some of the clips from the DNC? Now, DNC was dope. If you've seen the clips, it was live. There were celebrities all over the place. The speeches were amazing. I mean, can we talk about Obama and Michelle? Just class personified, intelligence, and just a power couple. They are what I strive for. Loved it. Their speeches were amazing, out of this world. It was so good to see them again, and smiling and in good health, because we know that the White House kicked both of their asses. But now that the DNC, had their roll call or whatever, there has been some comparison between, the Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention when it comes to their roll call. If you guys haven't seen the footage, let's check this out.
Maintaining order during the roll call is extremely important.
Yeah!
Iowa, 40 delegates.
You gotta do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to officially nominate Kamala Harris for president.
Donald J. Trump.
Fire, get loud, another round of shots. DNC, turn out for what?
Oklahoma, 43 votes, President Trump.
We're not going back. We're not going back.
West Virginia, 32 votes, President Donald J. Trump.
So that was just a taste of what was going on last evening, and I mean, I loved it. I thought it was so dope. Because she didn't already told y'all she is not running. She's not interested in being vice president. She does not want to get back in that office in the least bit. It's not happening. Yes, Little John was there. And whoever made the video was an absolute troll, and I thought it was hilarious. It was gold because there's such a huge difference between the two. Yesterday was so lively. There were people from different ages and backgrounds. It was so diverse. It was just a breath of fresh air. And like Michelle said, you could just feel the hope in the room. But what I do hope for, everyone is it's okay to get excited. It was fun. What they did last night was fun. We had DJ Cassidy, we had Little John, we had Barack, we had Michelle. It was lovely. However, keep that same energy when it comes to the polls, because like Barack said in his speech, this race is going to be a lot closer than what you think. Don't just think that it's going to be something where she's just going to have a clean sweep. So let's keep that same energy. Let's make sure that we make it to the polls and let's vote. Now, like Ken says, he doesn't care who you vote for. I do. Make the right decision. And if you listen to any of the speeches from yesterday, and if you actually pay attention, do the research, deep down who the right person is for our country. Point blank, period. Because this man, 45, is only concerned about himself and crowds and his hair and what he looks like and attention. Not once is he addressing any of our pain points in our country right now. And I really need people to just sit back, take a moment, get off of social media, go on Google and really look up, read, do your research. And then you know what? Do yourself a favor. Go ahead and start asking some of the people who are well-versed in the subject, and see what they think and how they can help and what direction they can point you in. But go vote. Go vote. But the crazy thing is, outside of seeing Little John, because I did not expect that at all. I was like, what the hell, Little John? So DJ Cassidy, he went ahead and he was thanking the crowd and, thanking everyone who had any sort of involvement in bringing him there, because he was live. He did his thing. Definitely carried on from what he was doing in the pandemic. But Amber Rose, this bald little bitch gets on my last and final nerve, because you made your decision, baby. You stay over there with that quiet ass crowd that was at the Republican National Convention where you could hear a damn penny drop. You stay over there. She decided to creep her little ass into the comments and say, oh, well, DJ Cassidy, what you did last night was dope. That's my guy. It's my brother. No, ma'am. 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 You stay over there. You made your decision. Be comfortable in it. Don't worry about what's happening over here at the Democratic National Convention, where you have people from all walks of life, from, various backgrounds and ethnicities and stuff like that, where we're actually talking about something progressive, where we're actually addressing issues and there's answers being made and actually tackling the tough things that aren't being talked about at the Republican National Convention because people are too busy wearing fucking tampons and pads on their ear. You stay over there and don't worry about what we're doing. You made your choice, love, as, a Irish woman or whatever it is that you're claiming to be for the moment. You made your choice. Stay over there. Don't worry about us. Okay. Thank you, sweetums. Appreciate you. And moving on. So Trump. Okay. We're just going to briefly talk about this because, he's always doing something. Now, we told you guys about how he got in trouble with Isaac Haynes' family because he keeps using people's music illegally. He does not have the rights to their music while he's trying to use it on his campaign trail. Well, he did it again. Not necessarily on the campaign trail, but he did it on social media. And he did it with none other than, and he should know better. That's right. Beyonce, y'all. He did it with Queen Bee. Now, if you know, like I know, like they know, like she know, and like he know, Beyonce does not get down with 45 at all. It's been mentioned in her songs. She has made it clear on her social media channels. She continuously backs the Democratic Party and makes it known who she's going to support. So for this man to use her song, and then what makes it so freaking corny. He uses the same song that Kamala is using, the song Freedom that was on her album Lemonade. This song has absolutely nothing to do with you as a white male in America. Let's start there. let's just start there. And then two, of all the songs in the universe, why would you think that that was acceptable? What is going on here? Like, who is a part of your campaign? Who is your social media manager? Like, who is backing you to say, you know what? Let's do it. Great idea. Perfect. Even though legally you're going to get in trouble because she went ahead and, they keep saying that, oh, allegedly she did. No, she did. She sent him a cease and desist and told him, you better not use my music on anything else moving forward. And I don't blame her because, like I said, she's been very vocal about the simple fact that she supports the Democratic Party and she is not here for 45 in the least bit. So for him to do that, it's disrespectful. And then it also shows just how you think that you're above everyone to not even sit here and say, well, let me ask. Let me just see if it's okay. You can't use nobody's music. Do you not realize how confusing that is for people who may not have made their choice? And they're like, oh, well, Beyonce's backing Trump. So if she's allowing him to use the music, then that must mean that, she's voting for Trump. So I'm going to vote for Trump. We're not doing that over here. We are not doing that over here. Cuz what you say, oh, Trump about to pay. He never have to pay attention to a price tag until now. Well, like I said, she sent him that letter and I know he got that shit. I know he got it. Hey, it's Coach. How you doing? Holding it down. It's gonna be me and Miss V in a little bit. Hey now, hey. Hey now, hey. But yeah, so needless to say, she's not feeling it. She went ahead and sent the letter and send you the link. Whew, okay. Whew, all right. How do we do that? Okay. There's a lot going on back here by myself. Okay. All right. I'm gonna figure that out. We're gonna stay here. It's live. What? You threw me off. I was rolling. Let's see if I can do this and talk at the same time. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, stick with me. Only one person show here. I think I sent it. Let me know. I don't know. I sent it to Coach Block. We'll come back to that. All right. So needless to say, Beyonce's not for it. Skip. And next. Oh, everyone's favorite ratchet ass hood rat, Sexxy Red. Bae, I love you. You my everything. Well. Miss Sexxy Red. Now, as we have reported before on this show, she was going on tour, right? And she was doing stadiums. Yes, stadiums with an S. Well, things aren't panning out too well for Miss Sexxy Red. So if you have noticed, I mean, I didn't know because I don't plan on going to her show. I'm not going to be in the crowd for someone who has those, that she's not. I'm not her demographic. We'll just leave it at that. But if you have noticed, for those of you who are fans of Sexxy Red, some of her tour dates are slowly disappearing one by one. And now her fans are like, well, hey, what happened? Because now they're getting emails about event cancellation and things like that. Hey, Coach Block.
So I'm at work, y'all. That's Miss Webb.
Hi, Miss Webb.
That's Mr. Purvis.
Oh, hello, Mr. Purvis.
So y'all can see I wasn't lying. I'm literally in the hallway at open house right now.
Well, I'm glad you checked in. Yeah. There's a lot of work back here.
Huh?
There's a lot of work going on back here.
Ain't it tough when you by yourself? That sucks. But I just wanted to check in and say what's up. I'll probably check in again when the healing consultant comes on. I just want to say hello to everybody.
Appreciate you. Well, Jazz said hi, and Cookie said hi, and Miss V said hi, and X said hi. Everybody said hi.
Everybody says hi. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Just working real quick. We all the babies. Y'all can see them in the hallway behind me.
Oh, you're actually there?
Yeah, I'm at the school.
Why are they there so late? It's 6:39. Oh, open house. Okay, got it.
It's open house from 4 to 7, so that's why I'm not there. So we'll be here for about another half an hour or so. We out here in these streets.
I know that's right. Look at Mr. Purvis. Hey.
I will get with y'all in a minute. I just wanted to stop in and say hello.
Well, appreciate you for checking in.
All right, man. Peace, y'all.
Bye. All right. Well, hey, as you can see, he's not lying. You know, he's at work. I'm here doing all the things. So two-man show. Ba-da-bop. So back to Miss Sexxy Red. As you can see on the bottom, like I said, she's not selling. So a lot of her fan base were starting to get emails about how the event was canceled, and the tour dates are starting to slowly come down. And people on the internet, you know, our cousins on the internet kept saying like, well, this tour ain't selling. What's she gonna do? And then she went ahead and decided to pew, 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 you know, shoot back. Oh, y'all don't need to worry about that. I'm selling. I'm doing this. I'm doing all the things. Well, the numbers, and anyone who knows me, you know, I'm about numbers. Numbers don't lie, and they ain't lying. She's not selling. Nobody is coming to see Sexxy Red in a stadium. A stadium. Now, when we talk about stadium, we're talking about Bruno Mars. We're talking about Beyonce. We're talking about Taylor Swift. We're talking about big names here who, you know, Usher will sell out stadiums, so much so that they have to have multiple dates in the same city. She is not one of them. I'm sorry. So for those of you who are Sexxy Red fans, I apologize, but facts are facts. The numbers are speaking. She's not selling. Nobody's trying to see an entire concert of her. She is an opening act. What she should have done, and what her team should have done, was kindly put her on with the whole Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, you know, hot girl summer thing. She would have been perfect. You open up for Glow, Glow opens up for Megan, and boom, bam, boom, everybody gets, you know, their ratchetness all in one setting. That would have been perfect. But that's what happens when you have an effective and efficient team behind you that's like, okay, let's do things that make sense. What doesn't make sense is having someone who is barely moving any sort of units when it comes to music to try to have stadiums. Girl, no, we're not. Take it as a learning lesson. Let's start there. You're learning because you're new. Some people still believe that you're an industry plant, and I'm starting to believe the same as well. But you're new to the game, baby. So it might take you some time. Not might. It will take you a lot of time before you can get to stadium, okay? Because you just don't have that sort of fan base. Don't let a couple of celebrities stopping you, taking pictures with you, gas your head up to think that, oh, well, I can do this. That's why you need people in your corner who are not yes men. Because I can tell you right now, it would have been like, well, Sexy, Miss Red, because I don't know what her real name is, you know, Miss Red, let's look at your numbers, baby. They're not saying stadium. What they're saying is smaller venues. Now you can go ahead and you can go on tour because, like I said, you have your little, you know, couple people who are ratchets and will get ratchet with you. I am not one of those. I have a bedtime, and my knees, you know, were in the early millenniums when we had Pop, Lock, and Drop It. But let's do smaller venues. Very, very small, intimate venues. Okay. So for people in Raleigh, I would probably put her at like a Lincoln Theater, Cat's Cradle, something like that. Something a little bit smaller to where it's like, okay, you can get, you know, a decent amount in there, and, you know, having a good amount of people makes it look like it's packed in there when really it's not. But let's just test the waters a little bit. Then we're going to do very limited cities. Okay. We're not going to sit here and be like, we're going to do all the cities. No, we're going to go ahead and test some things out. We're going to see how you do. Then we'll come back to the drawing board and see what we learned from it. But to sit here and just say, oh, I'm going to go on tour and I'm going to do all the things and I'm going to do stadiums. Y'all set her up. And, you know, Sexxy Red, I'm going to talk to your team now. Y'all set her up for failure. And that wasn't fair because she is a young girl. She doesn't really know any better. She's coming in and she's just having a good time. Like I said, she's taking pictures with celebrities. People are recognizing her. People that she never even thought would have known her name, know her. You know, you get features with Drake, SZA, all these things like that. So, you know, like I said, it gassed your head up a little bit. You're thinking, I can do this because people really rock with me. Mm-mm. That's when we got to pull out the sheet. We got to look at the numbers. We got to make sure that your efforts and the return on investment are matching. And right now, girl, they not matching. So sorry, girl. I'm pretty sure a lot more are going to be canceled because you're not moving. And then on top of that, this is the other thing, and we're going to go ahead and move on. The other thing is you are competing with heavy hitters. Usher's on tour, Missy's on tour, Wale's on tour. You know, so many people. Oh, Janae Aiko is on tour. Megan was on tour. So many people have gone on tour this year because they were following, you know, the Beyonce effect of let's drop a tour when people get their tax money. And then everybody thought, okay, well, you know, weather's nice. People are spending money. We can go ahead and we can schedule a tour. So she probably got up in the, you know, she got caught up in the rapture. You know, she got caught up in there. But once again, your team should have said, nah, now's not the time. Now's not the time. People have already spent their money. They already know where they're going to go. And I guarantee you, if it was between Sexxy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, and Glorilla, we're going to go over here. I'm not coming over here just to see you by yourself. And then on top of that, somebody help me. Does she even have an extensive catalog to where she can actually go and perform in a stadium? She doesn't ask? Okay, I didn't think so. All right. Moving on. It's what you say, cuz. Yeah, I was going to say her team didn't look out. But like I said, like I keep saying, she's not an artist, just the industry plan. I'm starting to believe it. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm really starting to believe that. She needs to focus on all hood places. Downtown spots, number streets, park places, and Martin Luther King Boulevard. You know what, Jay, you ain't worth a damn. Not a single damn. But moving on to some good news. Now let's go ahead and let's talk about Ashanti and Nelly. Oh my goodness. This is when doubling back does work, you know, because we all know the two of them were hot and heavy, the early millennium. We just knew that they were going to get married and all stuff like that until Nelly was doing Nelly things because Nelly was feeling herself. And, you know, now that didn't happen. So he crushed every little teenage girl's heart because we just knew Nelly and Ashanti were going to be a thing. Well, as we all know, they doubled back and Nelly has not stopped smiling since. This man, we've seen all of his teeth, all the way from the back to the front, every single last one. They've been happy. Ashanti announced that she was finally pregnant and, you know, she's been off of the scene. We did see her baby shower and stuff like that, celebration, all of that. It's been good things, good vibes. I'm here for it. Well, they welcomed a baby boy and his name is Kareem Kincaid. Kareem Kincaid is their new little bundle of joy. And what I thought was pretty cool was Ashanti took some time. She popped up on social media to let everyone know, you know, how she was doing and how she was feeling. So let's check out the video.
4 weeks postpartum, you have no idea what this body can do.
So I'm glad to see her. Like I said, she's looking good. You know, she's letting us know postpartum. We understand that is extremely real, but she's looking good. She seems happy. She too hasn't stopped smiling since her and Nelly got together. And they've just been really celebrating each other, which I'm loving to see. Because I know some people were just kind of like, oh, well, she's better than Nelly, blah, 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 blah. But you look good. Sugar, you look good. Exactly. You know, and she is glowing. Absolutely. And I'm glad to see that she's in good spirits because like she said, the things that a woman's body can do is absolutely insane. So kudos to her. No word on how the birth was just yet, but that's also none of our business. I'm just glad that she's here. She's healthy. Baby boy is healthy. Everyone seems to be doing well. And I'm happy because one thing that she did say in her comments was that she has been waiting a very, very long time to become a mother. And now that time has happened. And it also lets us know that, you know, we are on no one's time clock other than God. So even though you think that you're supposed to have things at a certain time, no. Because how old is Ashanti? Ashanti's what, 43? Hold on, let me see. See, this is why we need interns. If y'all know some kid that needs something to do, send them our way so we can have interns look up shit like this. How old is Ashanti? Yep. Yes, come on, me. 43 years old. So 43 and a new mommy. And yeah, her and her and Nelly, congratulations. I'm glad. It's awesome. I can't wait to see what little baby looks like. I'm pretty sure it's going to be cute as a button. But yes. So with that being said, of course, we got to switch gears a little bit because we have the healing consultant. She's going to be here. We got to get to our messy letter as well. Then we got to move the room around, and that takes some time because it's just me by myself. So can y'all just be patient with me, babies? Be patient with me while we move some things around, and then we'll be right back. So all your CBD questions, anything that you are concerned about, anything, pain, anxiety, stress, or whatever, save all those questions and bring them when Auntie V pops up because she's here. We're going to move things around and we're going to talk about it. All right. All right. So stay put. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's TDS Radio, our voice, our culture.
We're doing it. We're doing it. It's happening. Here we go.
Hey now, hey y'all, and we are back. It's TDS Radio, our voice, our culture, and then look who I have beside me.
The
Hey
Henny
now,
Consultant.
my girl.
Here we are. Let's do it. Sicky now.
My
Let's do
girl,
it.
Miss B, honey.
I'm here, y'all.
Yes. Hey,
Yes.
Auntie B.
Hello, boo boo. How are you?
Goodness, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Girl, you know we had a wonderful weekend.
I know.
We
Let's
were there
talk
with
about it.
Yes, we had a wonderful weekend. We were at Mind, Body, Spirit and was honey. For all of you that came by to see me, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. It was fun.
I know that's right.
And the fabulous Miss Kimberly was over there too.
Got to make sure I check on my sugar.
Oh,
She's
honey.
okay. You know,
Honey.
was doing
chocolate
her
chip,
thing.
double
You jumped
dip.
right into it.
Yes.
Making her sales.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
It was fun.
I'm so glad
And
you
so
enjoyed
thank
yourself.
y'all for dropping by.
So happy to do it. So happy to do it. And then her
Yes.
testimonial. So
yes.
y'all make
Did you
sure.
see 'em?
I was like, look at her working.
Honey.
Y'all go to the Healing Consultant CBD on Instagram. Make sure you're
Yes.
following her. Check out the testimonials. Because the one thing that I noticed, everybody that you put your product in their hand, what did
Right.
they keep doing the whole time?
Yes.
This.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They tried it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, walk around, honey.
Yes.
Don't believe me. Believe my product.
Hello?
Believe your joints.
Hello?
That's what I'm saying. And good evening.
Because they'll thank you.
Yes. Hello and good evening.
Because I see Brandon came back.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That young man, he certainly did with his crazy
I
self.
know. I was like, look at him coming back. I was like,
Yes, he did.
let us know how it makes you feel. Because he was on his feet all day.
All day long.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, okay, try it out. You know, because we were giving away little samples.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Little Brandon tried it out, went home. Next thing I know, he come back and he's shaking.
Look.
Like, ooh, look at my knee.
That's right.
Came up talking some shit, but then, but bless his heart, he bought. So
He did.
yes.
What did he get?
He got the salve.
I know that's right, Brandon.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
And he followed you.
Sicky now. Look at him. I done made a believer out of him. Done made a believer out of him.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. So look,
That's what I'm
just
saying.
try the product. I promise you will love it. And let me tell you something. And I know I didn't talk about it already, but this damn oil. This oil is a lullaby in a bottle.
That's a good one.
It is.
It is.
It's a lullaby in a bottle.
It really is.
Because I tell you, I sit there after I get out of my shower
Mm-hmm.
and I put it all over
Yeah.
and take a deep breath. And before I know it, I'm knocked out.
Yes.
I'm knocked out.
Because it's relaxing and
Yes.
calming. honey.
Yes.
And next thing you know, you waking up the next morning
Not a single pain in the joint.
feeling good.
Hello?
And good evening. It definitely puts the good in evening.
It most certainly does.
It certainly does.
Goodness. I'm like, this. I don't know what type of voodoo hoodoo is in this
That
bottle.
she do.
Hello. But baby, y'all have got to believe me. If you don't get
Really?
nothing else,
Mhm.
try the oil. The oil is
Absolutely.
amazing. And there's so
Absolutely.
many uses for it because I put it
Yes.
in my hair too.
Oh God, yes.
And then I went to
Mhm.
Chiquita because she braided my hair
Mhm.
and she was like, your hair is growing so much, girl. It's the healing consultant girl.
Yeah, I am.
What? It's the healing consultant girl.
Throw it around, girl. Throw it around. Throw it around. Like you mean it.
The healing consultant girl.
Do it. That's what I'm talking about. Throw it around.
Y'all better get on it. I'm telling y'all, get on it. And then look,
get on the
Coach is
train.
back. He said he puts it all in his beard and it makes it soft with a great shine.
silky smooth.
Yes. So
Yes.
multi-use, your hair
It
and your
really is.
skin
Mhm.
relaxes you because like I done told you about this job now. Only reason why I keep it is because we need money. can't afford to lose a job in this economy.
Yeah.
But this right here, I put some right on my I put some on
talk
my
to
neck and on my shoulders,
Mhm.
you know, where we carry our stress.
Well, we carry our stress.
And then I put my heating pad on over it and laid down in the bed.
You were done, wasn't you?
Oh,
stick a
before I
fork
knew
in
it, it
you.
was 6:00 in the morning.
Yes. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. And the oil is 10% off this month. Yes, it is.
I talk. Listen, and if y'all are not a part of her email newsletter,
oh God, please,
you need to be. Go ahead and go to our website. You'll see the little box down at the bottom that says, subscribe, because we constantly are sending out information and deals through that.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and you can get your 10% off. It's only $30.
I'm just and that's before the 10% off.
Hello.
Yes, that's before the 10%. That's all I'm people. Better stop playing.
Look,
y'all talking about your ailments. Talking about you can't drop it while it's hot. When they put some on and then warm it out. Go to bed.
Get your life together.
Get your life together.
Telling you.
That's all I'm saying. Get it together.
Yes. And what'd you say, Dan? I got a few extra dollars next week. I've been waiting to get something because these doctors keep adding extra medication when I say not to. Yes.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the oil it's multi-use. Like
it
I said,
is.
I put it in my hair. I put it in my hair every single night, and then I use it all over as far as a moisturizer and just to relax.
Absolutely.
Because it 100% helps with those muscle aches. It helps with tension, and it's all natural.
It's all natural.
You can smell the oils, like the tea tree that you put in there.
That's true.
Did you put eucalyptus in there as well?
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
You can smell it.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm like, darn. Seriously. Can you show me just a little bit of love?
Sorry, I did.
Okay,
I was like,
all right,
let me tell you the ingredients.
I know. But even though they're on the website, y'all. So she ain't saying nothing that ain't on the website.
Y'all got to. I'm telling y'all, if you don't get nothing else, but like I said, the roll-on, the lotion, and the oil are my favorite. Oh, and of course the drops. Y'all know how I feel about the drops.
Yeah.
Every day.
Because I think you got to re-up last week or week before. Yeah.
Yes.
For your drops.
I got to deal with these people every day, and they get on my last nerve. But the way that the drops take me from 100 to like 0, where I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Coach said it makes my hard ass feet so sad.
Okay, so we're doing that too. That's fine. I'm down with it. All right. But you ask your feet up there. Okay. We can do that too. Absolutely.
And the other thing is too, when you go and get your pedicures and stuff like that, bring it with you and tell them instead of the oil that they use this oil. And I bet you they'd be like, "What is this? Buy it."
Yes, I'm telling you, it's the real thing.
Yep. Yes, it's 10% off, but only for the month of August.
Yeah.
So make sure you got a couple more days, but make sure you go ahead and get your hemp oil 10% off. Like I said, the price point what it does for you, you cannot beat whatsoever. You can't. I'm telling y'all.
It's just it's a nice love, warm hug in a bottle, honey.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and y'all know how y'all believe in Vicks Vapor Rub for everything. Everything. Like you got a cough, Vicks Vapor Rub. You don't feel good, Vicks.
Yes.
Vicks,
got a
ginger ale. Yeah.
You
know, instead of that, get this.
I'm
telling y'all.
You know that in a nice, warm, steamy hot bath. I'm talking about.
I'm telling y'all that nighttime routine that I have. Get you the peppermint Dr. Bronner's until Ms. V makes some body wash.
I'm working on it.
There we go. Till she makes body wash, go ahead and get Dr. Bronner's, the peppermint or tea tree, exfoliate. Then as soon as you get out of that shower, because when you mix oil with your moisture, it locks it in even more.
True.
Go ahead and get your oil, rub yourself down. I promise you will be asleep in no less than 10 minutes. No less.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
All
right.
All right, then.
Yes. She does ship to Virginia. She ships everywhere.
Yes. I mean, yes, baby girl. Yes, we do.
Yeah. You ain't got to worry about that. She'll take care of you.
I'll take care of you, boo-boo. Yes.
So go ahead. Just place the order, baby. I promise you.
TheHealingConsultant.com, honey.
Yes. And like I just had this conversation with Chiquita Monday, because people often they're hesitant when it comes to their own health, so not to put too much anyone's business out there, but some people will say, I don't want to go to therapy because it's expensive, but yet we will spend hundreds of dollars on bullshit and can't even remember what it is that we spent on. Like I can tell you, I have thrown away $100 and I don't even remember what I spent it on. But to spend, not to say that that's what the cost is to go to therapy, but even if it were, to spend $100 for your mental health is priceless. So to spend $30 on oil that is multi-use, and I'm telling you, you can use it everywhere. It's priceless because I'm telling the return on investment. You can be like, I should have did this sooner.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's the real deal.
And if you don't believe me, you wait till I take these braids off so you can see the hang time. So you can see the hang time.
That's what we talking about.
Just saying.
That's what we talking about.
Goodness, when she said you're gonna have to make sure you cut your braids low, I said, "Oh, girl, what? Girl, what?
I'm just
saying. Not cutting up here. We cutting down here. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. It's it's for all of you. You know, you gotta take care of yourself.
You have to.
You take care of yourself.
And if you're going to go and get a massage, take it with you. I promise you, your massage therapist is going to love it.
Well, we've already talked about that because this massage oil is in Dream City.
Boom.
That's what they use. But yeah, to rub it down. That's all I'm saying.
Telling y'all. And
you can take
Jay,
that any way you want to.
We will get to your question in just a minute, but we're going to get into the messy letter. So, y'all know.
Okay.
Let me get it together. Okay.
Let's get it together. Let's do it.
Y'all ready?
This.
You see how they did us,
y'all? And we're back.
You see how they did us? Ain't that some bullshit? We back though. We back.
We back.
All right. So,
back, girl. Dust it off.
Goodness.
Get it together. We here.
They turned our shit off and said, "No, your internet is unstable." Okay, and that's not us, y'all. This is the building. That was not us. Promise you.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna try this again.
Okay.
Messy letter. Ain't that some bullshit? Trying to interrupt our broadcast.
Bullshit.
Okay, so this one says, my long-term partner and I have been having a rough go of it for a while. We both work from home and our businesses allow us to spend time together throughout the day. Around the beginning of July, a couple came over to our place for a tour of his business. I was done with work and caught up with the group. The woman in the couple, I guess, the couple.
The couple came by.
Gave me bad vibes as she was obviously flirting with my guy. Top it off, she is basically a younger, hotter me looks-wise. Later that night, I let him know that she made me uncomfortable and insecure in my appearance. Fast forward to the following week. I travel for my job 1 day a week. It was my travel day and I ran into the boyfriend part of the couple. So she ran into the male. Yeah.
Okay.
He asked me if she had showed up at my partner's business that morning and informed me they had broken up. So on my way home, I called my partner and asked him about it. He said she had not shown up. I told him the whole situation was making me feel jealous. Why hadn't I been told she was supposed to come on the day I was gone? Why had he agreed for her to come at all when I had expressed that she made me uncomfortable? After I get home, he blows up about it, saying, "You obviously don't know me." I wasn't even accusing him of anything. I was hurt and confused by the situation. Now, fast forward again. She is supposed to come out again on a day I am working from home. Partner arranges for a mutual friend to be there. So her partner wanted, someone mutually to be there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. Partner arranges for a mutual friend to be there. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, there we go. To ease my mind. I assure you at this point, my mind is anything but eased. That fight really put some fear into my heart and our relationship. She again didn't show up. While all of this is happening, partner is downplaying any interest he may have in her, like really putting her down. Fast forward to the present. I have not been able to shake this gut feeling I have that something more is going on. At the very least, is some kind of secret being kept from me. A moment of sleep-deprived jealousy, impulsivity, I go through his phone. Not much to see except his Facebook activity log. He has been looking her up at least once a week, sometimes multiple times a day. In the month that this has been going on, he looked her up almost 40 times. I feel gutted. I don't think he has actually cheated. I just don't know if this means he's working his way up to it or if he is just fantasizing. Please help. I can't keep spinning my wheels about this. And she says, note, he has not texted or called her or Facebook Messenger since her last no-show at his business. Whew, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know me. I mean, I feel like you got to go with your gut.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When people are normally not wrong with their gut intention. She's spending way too much time on this.
Isn't she?
This is a lot of time.
A lot of time.
Unnecessary time. But the truth is, if he's going to do what he's going to do what he's going to do.
Right.
And you can't keep up with that.
No.
You cannot keep up with that.
No.
That's a full-time job. And who would want to? Who would want to?
Exactly.
Yeah. Girlfriend, I'm old school.
Yeah. Let them know, Miss V.
You know I'm old school.
Let them know.
Y'all play with me if you want to. I told y'all about this mess.
Let them know.
I have told y'all about this foolishness. Foolishness.
Because that's all it is.
It is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Oh, baby girl, you gonna spend your time, just going in a circle. You're not a hamster on a wheel.
Right.
Get off the wheel.
Please.
Thank you. Get off the wheel, baby girl. Where am I looking? Right here. Honey, get off the wheel. Do you hear me? If you think it probably is true, go with your gut. Go with your gut. Why come people don't do that?
I don't know.
You young people.
I don't know.
How do you think?
I don't know.
Before all this social media, we did old school stalking.
Right.
And we felt it. I mean,
what is old school stuff?
I mean, that's a drive-by. To confirm your suspicions. You and your girls. It's like, girl, pick you up. Yeah, I'll pick you up. Yeah. You pick you up, and y'all go looking.
There she go.
And there he go. All right. Get back to the house, make them phone calls.
Right. Now we got some things to talk about.
Yeah, we do. But we're not worried. We're not spending our time. That's too much time and effort and energy.
And
that's a Friday night project,
isn't it?
I mean, that's your Friday night project. You and your girls. You're like, okay. You think? Yeah, girl, I think. Oh, really? You think so? Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and just figure this out.
Exactly. Let's just figure it out real quick and put you
in the car.
And then that's a good point. Do you have any girlfriends? Because if my girlfriend was coming to me saying these things, the first thing I'm going to think of, well, girl, you was already on the defense because you felt it. He didn't say you felt that she's a younger, hotter version of you. Now, what are the odds?
That?
Yeah.
And who says that?
Yeah.
Boo-boo.
What?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, girl.
Ain't no younger, hotter version of you.
Yeah.
You.
Exactly.
You are the younger, hotter version of yourself.
And what are the odds that someone comes in the house looking exactly like you, but younger? So I'm like, first of all, you're giving yourself too much credit, girl.
Yes. And you're giving her a lot of credit.
Hello.
Undeserved credit.
Because the thing is, how do we even know if she's paying attention to your man?
Because she may not, because she ain't showed up. According to you. I mean.
And then depending on the business and your level of insecurity, was she flirting or was she just being kind or was she doing what her job entails? Because sometimes, depending on the field that you're in, some things can be perceived as flirting when it's like, I'm just trying to make a sale.
Absolutely.
Like this, at the end of the day, it's just business. Because like you said, she ain't showed up since.
She ain't showed up. I mean, I think, I can't remember who the author was. It's like, I've had a lot of problems in my life, most of which haven't come true.
Hello.
I think maybe that might be a thing.
It might be all in her head.
A lot. It might be all in her head.
Yeah.
Because she's given no proof.
None.
And if she had proof, I don't think she'd be writing a letter.
No, exactly.
I think this would be done.
And then this is the other thing that I wonder too, because I am not above admitting that I've done some stalking.
Oh,
okay. Especially on Facebook, because it's so easily accessible.
Again, we just did the old drive-by.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. I ain't wasting my hours of my day doing that now. Please.
Yes. So I'm not above it. But
Yeah.
when she says that, he searched her 40 times, when you look at someone on Facebook, it doesn't say how many times that you looked. It just said, it just only has the person's name that you last searched for. So say if I searched for, X or whatever, like his name would be the last on my search history on Facebook. So when you're like, he searched 40 times, no, or did he only search for her once? Right. Like what are you using to gauge that? Because the same thing is on Instagram. When you search for somebody on Instagram, the last person that you search for is the person that's at the top. So is it you looking for something that's triggering you to think that
she's doing a whole hell of a lot of looking? I mean, how many hours is this taking up a whole day? Isn't she running a business?
That's what I'm saying. And you got to travel for work.
Thank you. No. Girl,
please. I don't know.
It's too much.
It's way too much.
It's just too much.
And Jay said, little insecure though, any communication, if you don't feel right in the relationship, then leave. Don't keep questioning anything. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. We don't do this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
Everybody should age out of this.
Hello.
I mean,
hello.
Yes, and good evening. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Age out of this shit.
Please. Because at this point, I think it is your insecurities, baby. I think it is. Because I'm on Auntie V, did a drive-by or two, but hey, I was right about, but she said, I was right about that person, but you were listening to your gut. Now, this woman is listening to her gut. And once again,
absolutely,
I'm all about numbers and facts. It's not showing you anything other than that he searched for her name. But if she reached out for him on Facebook and he looked her up,
you got to make it make sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you're going down a rabbit hole.
For no reason.
No reason.
No.
I think she's spinning.
Yeah. And maybe your partner is tired of you because what did he say in the letter?
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying.
He said, you obviously don't know me, because you were calling him and and then you're also saying in your letter, you've used this word multiple times in your letter, jealous. We don't have time for jealousy.
No.
Because jealousy is nothing but insecurity. So this may be an internal issue that you have yet to work out on your own. And then you're trying to blame him when he's done absolutely this man is minding his business.
Sweetie, honey, I'm not making light of your situation, but Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes made a song. If you don't know me,
hello,
by now.
Hello.
Listen to the words, boo-boo.
Exactly.
Listen to the words. If you don't know him by now, you'll never know him.
Yeah. And then it literally says he has not text, called, or FB messaged her since her last no-shows at his business. So once again, depending on what the business is, she may have just been trying to be flirty.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to, depending on what it is, I'm trying to make a sale. I'm trying to be friendly. And you took it as something else. Because I cannot tell you how many times that I've seen women be accused of flirting by a guy that's insecure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're flirting. No, I'm not. I'm having conversation.
That's it.
You think I'm flirting.
Yes.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is just conversation.
And we need to cut this off.
Hello, immediately. Immediately. Because you're not going to control how I do things.
Yes.
Yeah. So, baby girl, this may be a figment of your own imagination.
It might be. And she might need to work on some self-development.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. Because we started off wrong.
Yeah.
Because that was really odd to say that she's a younger, hotter version of me. Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah. What would constitute her to look like you? Like, oh, we're both blondes. Ooh, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Like
she sees something.
Yeah.
In herself and in that young lady. It's reflecting.
Exactly.
And it's just and what it is, we don't know. She needs to do some. I believe that there's some possible soul searching and some deeper kind of, some. She need to work on herself.
She does. She does. You need to take a step back. Maybe a relationship right now isn't the best thing for you.
Yes.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. And it's okay.
Yeah. Because she never did say how long they were together. Did she?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
But they obviously they're with each other all the time because they both have home businesses. Am I correct?
And then She said, my long-term partner and I have been having a rough go of it for a while.
Oh, same.
Now, what is long-term and what is a while?
Mm-hmm.
And then for him to say something like, you obviously don't know me, then how long are we really talking that y'all have been together? And then maybe he's tired of your shit.
He might be. It's completely possible.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like she's spinning. She's just making shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's all in her head. And I don't care what, he does not know what you're thinking.
No.
Or he doesn't, unless you tell him.
Right.
He's just not a mind reader.
Right. And outside of the initial conversation that was had, what other evidence do you feel as though this man is attracted to this woman?
I don't think she does. And you don't know, because it sounds like it's infrequent.
Right.
The times that he's looked for her.
Yeah.
And I have nobody knows what that's about. Exactly. It could be just to familiarize himself maybe with her company.
Right.
Because you don't know.
Exactly.
She came with her partner. What are you gonna do with that?
Yes.
That's a whole bunch of just I think.
Yeah, you're trying to connect dots that don't connect.
Well, and you can't. She can't connect no dots.
Yeah.
They're not her dots.
No.
I mean, she can try to clear the ones out of her head.
Right.
But that's all she can do. That's all she's responsible for.
And you know how dangerous that is to constantly always feel threatened by another woman. There's always going to be someone prettier. There's always going to be someone thinner. There's always going to be someone shapelier. There's always going to be someone that looks better than you. So if you feel like that with this woman, you'll continue to feel like that because you don't care or love yourself.
You have to love yourself.
Yeah.
You have to.
And then especially if you're going to be in a relationship, because I know as a woman, I don't want to deal with a jealous man. Oh, so you talking to him. So I couldn't imagine a man wanting to deal with a jealous woman. No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
How do we start the beginning of the show? There's too much going on in this world. Too much is happening.
Yes.
Everybody's mental state is a little off. And
Just
then
a little.
we want to sit here and throw a jealous partner in this. Girl, I'm done.
It's too much.
Yes.
It's too much. She's got to stop.
Immediately.
Just say no.
Immediately.
Yes.
Take a step back. And then who is your community? Mm-hmm. You know, because you always have those friends that'll tell you, now, you know.
What are you going? Yeah. Yeah.
What you doing?
Don't make me do an intervention.
Right.
I mean, you know, they're going down. Don't make me do an intervention.
Because girl, what's going on?
Yeah. What is going on with you? What is up? You know?
And then you sit here and show this picture.
And then your friend making phone calls.
Yeah.
You know, girl, what in the is Kim going on here?
Right.
Have you talked to her lately?
Exactly.
Girl, come on over.
You know?
Bring some food and some liquor.
Some wine. Yes, let's drink because we got to talk about some things.
Yeah.
Because you sitting here showing me a girl that looks nothing like you talking about, oh, she's a younger, hotter version. No, wait a minute, girl.
No. No.
And
don't what are you doing putting yourself down like that? Come on.
Exactly.
Come on, sweetie.
Exactly.
Be better.
And please. Please. So what advice would we give to this young lady?
That she really needs to get out of her head. Yeah. She really needs to get out of her head. She needs to have some self-love, she needs to figure out what's going on because what's going on, it doesn't sound like it's with him.
No.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't.
Sweetie.
There's nothing in this letter that made me think like, you know, maybe he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There's nothing. There's nothing. And he's telling you that it's nothing. That you're basically imagining this.
Right.
So stop.
Yes.
Stop, baby girl. Stop.
Yeah. And if things are going bad, because she said that, you know, we've been having a rough patch for a while, depending on what that means, because you didn't give us any context. Maybe this isn't the relationship that either one of you need right now.
Yes. Maybe she needs to step back, seek some professional help.
Yes.
Work on herself.
Get some CBD drops.
Absolutely. Girl, honey, you need to buy a bottle. Several bottles. And then and then bring it down, baby girl. Bring it down. I think there's a lot going on, and you're not bringing any evidence that this is actually happening.
She's operating solely out of emotion. There's no logic in any of this.
And you know, we've talked about that because emotions can fuck up some shit.
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It'll make you do drive-bys on a Friday night with your girls. When you were younger. Younger.
Emotions will have you doing some shit where you look back, now why did I do that?
Well, yeah. Yes. Even like the next day, y'all like, why did I do that?
do that.
Emotions.
Yes. And then you done got your girls all in emotional state. Everybody, let's do it.
Even when you forgot about your girls, like, girl, nah, I'm still pissed.
Remember when?
Yes. Are we going to him up? Just say, I'm blessed. I got girls that are like that.
Exactly.
Even now, girl, you remember like 30, 40 years ago?
Right.
When we did that? Woo, girl.
Exactly. So, girl, and I know it's tough. I know
that's all I'm
tough.
saying, baby.
I know it's because emotions and operating out of emotional is so comfortable because now you got to take a moment and step back and be like, well, maybe no. You got to play devil's advocate with yourself sometimes. Like, well, maybe not, because you haven't given us any evidence. And if you were one of my good friends, one of my good girlfriends, I would say the same thing. This man isn't doing nothing. It's all in your head, baby. And I need you to possibly go and talk to someone because it sounds like a self-esteem problem. This is not a cheating problem. Because this girl hasn't done anything. And just because he decided to set an appointment on a day when you were traveling, maybe that's all the time that she had available. Yeah.
You don't know her availability.
Yeah.
No one's discussed that. I just, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Stop it, sweetie. My advice to you is that just take a step back. Please, just take a step back.
Yeah.
You know, just whatever's going on, you know, in your brain, we need to possibly, you know, just calm it down a little bit. Just pump the brakes. Just 1 minute. Pump the brakes, honey.
And I promise you be all right.
You will.
You be all right. You know, you need that good friend that's going to hold you accountable and that's going to say, now wait a minute. You ain't found nothing. Ain't no text messages. He ain't contact her on Facebook. He hasn't called her outside of their appointment.
Yes.
She no-showed. So why are we hunting this woman down?
Well, I mean, he hasn't done anything. Stop beating the man up. He hadn't done anything.
Please.
I mean, you know, come on.
Yes. Good. And now his day is messed up because you want to act.
Yes.
You want to act crazy.
Yes. I mean, you know, I'm sure he's like, what?
Right.
What's wrong with you?
We don't have
Stop it.
Yeah. So,
because he might be like a really good guy, and I mean, she's messing up a thing.
And there's nothing worse than when somebody accuses you of something that you know damn well, like you said, you obviously don't know me. You know damn well I'm not capable of doing something like that, but you're going to accuse me of it.
Yes.
Really?
Seriously.
That's what we're doing today.
That's what we're doing today. And it sounds like you're going to try to just fuck up my whole day.
Right.
I mean, you know, and I can't leave you because we're in the same house.
Exactly.
You know,
it sounds like y'all somewhat work together on certain things. So
go to another room. You're still there.
Yeah.
You're just following me.
Goodness. Let's not fuck up the money now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, come on. I mean, just come on.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know,
baby.
Just pump it. Like pump it hard. Just pump it. Just stop. That's all I'm saying. Just stop it.
Now.
Stop it.
Get off of Facebook.
Yes.
Get off of Instagram or whatever it is that you're stalking to try to see if this man is looking, her up.
Mm-hmm.
Get off of all of that. Talk to your partner and then do some things that make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
And what did we talk about a couple weeks ago? We talked dating yourself. Find out what you love. What is it that you love to do? Because when you have shit going on, you don't have time for stuff like this.
You don't.
You literally don't, because I can tell you right
you are spiraling. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
You start spiraling and then what you I mean, seriously.
Goodness. And if you have shit going on, he's talking about I cheated, you'd be like looking at him like, really? Right now, this is what we're doing?
Yeah.
For real?
Because it's too much.
Right.
It's too much.
Right.
Because honestly, even if he were doing it, it's too much. It's occupied way too much of your time and your day.
Way too much.
All that time you could have spent doing something for yourself then. Because it sounds like she spent a lot of time on this.
A lot
trying
of time.
to research.
Mm-hmm.
Research.
Yeah.
I seriously, I don't get it.
Mm-mm.
Y'all know I don't get certain things. I don't get this.
No, baby.
I don't. No.
So get yourself together.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to love you. And
Absolutely.
I get it. We are our own worst enemy. And we always have that voice in the back of our head telling us we're not pretty enough, that we're not good enough, that, we're too this, we're too that. But I'm going to need you to learn how to combat those voices. And if you need to seek professional help, go get it. It's okay.
Please. Yes.
It's okay.
It's absolutely okay.
And you need to do that before getting into a relationship, because people like you get on my goddamn nerves because you're not going to sit here and accuse me of shit. And I'm not going to sit here and have to constantly be your biggest supporter when you aren't supporting you.
Oh, absolutely.
You know how exhausting that is?
You've got to support you.
Yes.
You have got to be your biggest advocate.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here rah sis boom ba, and you're not even rah sis boom ba, but then I also got a rah sis boom ba for me. Yeah. And you not rah sis boom ba for me.
Yes.
There's a lot going on here.
It's a lot. It's too much. It's too much. Take care of yourself.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Take care of yourself.
Please. So, maybe take a break from this relationship because he might need it. Go love on yourself.
Like he might.
Right. Go love on yourself. Figure out who you are outside of this relationship.
Absolutely.
Because I promise you, once you start loving on yourself, you don't have time to spy on people.
No, honey.
You don't.
You will find, once you start loving on yourself, you will find out that you are marvelous. That you are fabulous.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, love me.
Love me.
I love me.
Jump back and kiss myself.
Yes. Go, mwah, 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 mwah. Woo! Love myself. I ain't got time for you. Oh no, because you ain't No.
And then you'll actually start realizing real red flags.
Yes,
but right now, you are the red flag, baby.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything that he's saying for me to be like, well, sis, you got a point.
Yeah.
No, you're being the red flag, and,
take care of yourself.
And get yourself together.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, honey. Spend some time on yourself. Love yourself.
Speaking of love on yourself.
Ooh.
Because it's Healing Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Let's love on ourselves just a little bit.
Yes. Well, we've already started, but okay.
All
right,
just a little bit. And we got a question.
Oh.
So the question is, what's the best product for nerve CRPS issues? What's CRPS?
Oh, bless the heart. Okay. So I would suggest I would suggest topical. Because we just talked the oil. We just talked oil with Miss Jasmine. So yes, calm the nerve endings, relax, calm. It's all about relaxation and calming and decreasing inflammation. And that's that's really what CBD is going to do. That's probably the biggest thing that people want to experience.
Right.
Is the calming relaxation and the decrease in swelling. Because what people don't understand is the swelling doesn't have to be like where you see the physical swelling.
Right.
It's those nerve endings on the end just firing. And they're firing. And they're firing. And you're calming that. You're calming those nerve endings.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
Okay.
That's what, and I think that's what people, and then it goes in deep. It permeates those nerve endings, and it coats them, and it decreases that swelling, because that's where your swelling is. That's where your pain is. That's whether it's muscle pain, whether it's joint pain, whether it's migraines and that tightness that just gets you in a vice grip.
Yes.
Whether it's the back of the neck, where you get, so it's people associate pain and inflammation as something you can see, because inflammation, you go, okay, well, I've hurt my ankle, it swells up,
right?
I'm in pain, and not every pain is the same pain. I mean, not every pain you can see,
right?
We all know that. So yeah, I'd start with topicals first, and then what you can do is that ingestibles. Ingestibles are going to, please understand, ingestibles take time.
Yeah.
You can do, especially for pain and attention to nerves. It's different when we're talking about depression, anxiety, things of that nature.
Right.
Because, we talk about the drops. That's different. That's a decrease. That's a decrease in pain, a decrease in anxiety, a decrease in depression, lifting, balancing. That's what that's about. And that's what drops will do. Except Delta 8. Delta 8, you're gonna go to sleep.
Right. And do.
That's the best. So yes, that's what I would try first. Honestly,
Okay.
would be topicals first.
Okay.
Because you're trying to bathe those nerve endings. And just a little pool of joy.
I know that's right.
Just a little pool of joy.
Telling you. And that's
then
exactly
you're trying
what
to
it is.
decrease. Yeah, and you're trying to decrease that inflammation. And so you're doing a multitude of things. And that's what it's about. It doesn't just do one thing.
Right.
But it just coats those little nerve endings in such fabulous joy.
It just makes you feel what? Yummy.
Yummy. Yummy, honey. It does.
Because it does.
I mean, look at the testimonials.
Right.
I mean, from this weekend.
And I'm telling you, you got your little boo thing. You get that oil.
Yes. Share.
Hello.
Yes.
It's going to be
a
good night.
Good evening. It's going to be a really good evening. It's going to be a very good evening.
For both of you. You're going to be all nice and relaxed and loose.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Loosey-goosey.
There's so many benefits
There
for it.
is,
Not only for yourself, but just intimately.
Yes.
Like if you hear that your partner's having a hard time or whatever, like baby, my neck hurts, my shoulder hurts. I got you. Let me grab, some Miss B's magic potion.
I cannot guarantee that you're gonna get through a whole, a whole massage acting like that, but that's okay.
Right.
That's okay.
And then you can even start it off with the drops. Like let's do our drops first.
Well, you can start it off with drops.
And a nice drink.
And if you want to relax, if you're trying to wind down, you can start your Delta 8.
Oh.
You can start your Delta 8 to wind down. And then top it off with we talked about the evenings.
Hello.
Top it off, honey.
I'm telling you.
I mean, you can do. I have tea. I got the Dreamweaver tea, which is all natural.
We're getting ready to approach fall, honey. That fall season.
I'm saying.
Girl, I cannot wait to whip out my heating blanket.
Yes.
With the oil.
Yes. We talking about a good time. Talking about some self-love there. Right? That's what I'm talking about.
Drink my tea. I done took a good shower. I done rub myself down in the oil, or I get my weighted or heated blanket.
Yes, I was gonna say get a blankie, honey. Get a blanket.
And then don't let it be a rainy day.
Woo. You're done. You're done. That's all I'm saying. You are done. I'm telling you, get your oil, honey, while it's on sale.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. Get your oil while it's on sale.
Yes. Because you will throw away $30 on something less that you won't even remember. Won't even remember. But at least this bottle, every time you put this serum on your body.
You're going to be thanking me. You're going to be thanking me.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying.
And you can put it on your face. You're
going to thank me.
Let me tell y'all.
You're going to thank me.
When we talk about skincare and stuff like that, go ahead and find you a nice cleanser.
Oh, God,
a gentle cleanser. Let's start there.
Yes.
And then get you a nice little toner. Find a nice mask. Now there is a Himalayan clay mask that you can get out of Ulta, and it's a huge jar. Yeah. And you don't even really you don't even need to use all of it. Like a little bit goes a long way because it's clay. Get you one of those and exfoliate beforehand, then do your clay mask. And then after your clay mask, put a little bit of the oil on your face. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and it does have olive oil in it too. So.
And if you want to take it a step further, go ahead and get you a nice hot towel and lay it on your face. Then put it,
steam it, honey.
Listen.
Woo!
Listen. I'm telling you, multi-use.
Yes. And I have to say this for doubters, everything is on the website. All the ingredients. If you're ever concerned, but I suggest that to everybody. I suggest it to everybody.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
You don't have if you doubt me, go to the website. Not to mention that they come with a certificate of analysis, so they're all independently lab tested.
I'm telling you.
So I got nothing to hide.
No, nothing.
Hell, they called me yesterday telling me I need to turn some in. I mean, turn my certificates in. I'm like, okay,
All right.
all right,
Don't do it.
because we legal. We here.
Yes, exactly.
We're doing it right.
You've done all the work, so they don't have to.
Absolutely.
You know, and that there's no one else that you can trust more than somebody who is standing here who will give you all of the knowledge, all of the background, and all of the real on her product. You know, and what I thought was a good question too that we got this past weekend were people thinking that CBD topicals will interfere with prescribed medication.
Not topicals. Because they're not going into your bloodstream. It stays where you put it. Period. There's nothing else to say about it. I mean, it really isn't. And you're right. That question came up a lot. People worried about drug testing or something. They're topicals. So they're not going to do that. You're not absorbing them in that way. If that's a concern, then I would not. I'll be honest. Even though mine are 0.3%, I wouldn't do it if I were you. If you have any doubt in your mind, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do edibles. Don't do in what we call edibles, ingestibles. Then don't.
Right.
And I mean, I just feel that way about it. Like I said, mine, this product is independently lab tested. It is 0.3% because every hemp plant has a tad bit.
Right.
And I mean, I'm not trying to I want as much as of the natural plant as I can. And the pure and the purity of the plant.
Exactly.
So I do want that, which means that there is some residual.
Right.
0.3.
Right.
Yeah. And that's honest.
And
that's honest.
Now this might get me in trouble, but I was like, for all the doubters, for as much as y'all believe in crystals and wind chimes and shit like that, but we want to sit here and be like, well, I don't know.
Yes.
Believe in this product.
Everything else you put into your body
and do to other people's bodies.
Same thing, because we done talked about that. Y'all do that, but you draw the line here. I'm like, y'all draw the line. That's where you're gonna draw a line in the sand, or in whatever it is, whatever solid waste material we're talking about. You gonna draw? I mean, seriously, you're gonna draw the line here. This is it. All the nasty ass shit you've done.
Yes.
And two people.
Yes.
But this is it.
Exactly.
This is it.
Exactly. Now, I'm not going kink shame. I will never do that.
No.
But what I will say is don't be so comfortable doing things and having things done to you with someone that you're not even willing to share your MyChart chart results with, but you won't try CBD.
Yeah. A reliable source of CBD.
Hello.
Because how many times during the weekend that I've had people say,
listen,
I don't know, I tried it, when, last year I tried it, they got the little packet, from somebody.
Right.
I was like, well, okay.
Some sketchy person.
Yeah. Or the gas station.
Right.
Well, okay. So, I can't vouch for that. I don't even know what to tell you about that. It has no markings.
Right.
There's no writing on it. I'm like, what? Do you even know what it is?
Babs.
Do you even know what it is? Yes.
Babs.
I'm like, what do you want me to say?
Right.
What do you want me to say?
But you're sitting here with a medical professional of well over 30 years who knows what they're doing, like you said, who has independent lab testing, who has done the research, who has the certifications, and you're still like, I don't know.
And I got nothing for you on that.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
Because who will you trust?
I don't know, because I can't convince you of that, nor can. Well, look, it's like, well, what about, because he had got something from somebody. Well, what about this? I don't know.
That's not my product.
What
baby.
you want me to do? I don't know. Oh, let me see. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do here. I'm going to need you, sir, to not do that, because I don't know. Better yet, go back to them.
Right. And ask them.
And ask them. Ask them.
Yes.
That's all you got to do.
And if they don't know, then now we got some problems.
Well, I'm sure their little bud tender probably doesn't know.
Right.
Because most bud tenders are 18, 19 years old, maybe 21.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
they're just trying to
Well,
trying to make a sale.
And they're trying to get high.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what this is about.
No.
Because it's not gonna happen here.
Because what did we say? We are full grown adults.
Yeah, we for grown folks.
We got things to do.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no time to be high.
Nobody has the time. Nobody, because they'd rather just keep their energy and do something productive with or just getting through their day. Whatever just making their day better.
Right.
You know, that's what most people above the age of, I don't know who has a job.
Hello.
Right. That's all they're trying to do.
Right. Right.
That is all they're trying to do. I had a couple of people that also ask about like their athletes, young people. And we're talking young people over the age of 18. And the sports roll on and the salve really works well for them, for the muscle aches, for the workouts, the pre and post workouts. And that's always good for that. Again, I tell people those are topicals.
Yes.
Safe. Period. I you have to try it. And that's all I say.
People will put Tiger Balm, Voltaren, BioFreeze, Icy Hot, and you don't know what any of those will do to your skin or anything like that. You don't know what's technically in it. You don't know what type of reaction you'll have or any of that, but you'll trust that. You'll run to the store and be like, let me grab it. But here's where we say,
well, not, and it's just numbing. That's what it's going to do. And then, an hour later,
you're right back in pain.
Yes. And because it's not addressing the cause,
right?
The root cause of your problem. That's what it's not doing. But this is. That's it.
Just saying.
That's it.
I'm just saying, y'all.
That's all you can say. That's all you can say.
And especially for people, like myself. And I told this to a young lady when we were at Mind, Body, and Spirit.
Yeah.
When my cramps are so severe that I am literally taking probably about 1,200 milligram of ibuprofen every 4 hours. Every 4 hours.
You can't.
Yes.
You shouldn't do that, right?
I know you shouldn't.
Okay.
But what did I do?
Okay.
This little white bottle right here. I put it right where my issues are, my lower back, pelvic area. Didn't even need it. Didn't need the ibuprofen anymore.
I was gonna say, what are you doing, girl?
But that's how bad it was.
I know. But you got to go straight to this. You're gonna kill your freaking.
I know.
Never messing with that mess.
I know. It's the only thing that worked until I got the roll on.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So since you've had roll, you use that.
Yeah, exactly.
I just use the roll on. Don't do that. You don't freaking kill your liver. What are we talking about here? You made me go straight to medical. I'm like, what are you doing? Girl.
No.
What about your liver?
Now that I have the roll on, that's what I use. Because the roll, like you said, it goes straight to it.
We're talking
straight
about the
to the
cause,
pain.
yes. Because, honey, those abdominal cramps.
Woo.
And
it
like,
shoots
boom,
up your back.
Boom, boom, boom.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Like, what?
I'm telling you, it ain't no joke.
Right.
People are doubled over in bed.
Yes.
I'm serious. You got the heating pad on. You trying.
Right.
You're trying.
You're just trying to get some sort of relief.
I'm just saying. Topical.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And like you said, it goes right to it. I just put it on, and then, like you said, the heating pad, and then I'll put it on my lower back because that's where my cramps are, my lower back as well. And I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
good.
good.
The salve is 900 milligrams. The roll-on is 8. Salve is 900. And honey, all you have to do, because it's of course it's activated with the body heat, so it's nice and it's nice, and it's going to coat and it's going to melt. Oh my God! Put that on there. If you love Vicks,
right?
If you love Vicks vapor rub,
right. I'm
this is going to be your friend.
Black people, brown. I'm not going to say black and brown people with Vicks vapor rub and ginger ale. I don't know why y'all think that cures anything.
Well, okay, so go ahead. Yes, for those who love the consistency of Vicks vapor rub everywhere. You need to pick up
some salve.
You need to pick up the salve because, honey, you'll rub it together. Get that nice warm, and just go. Rub it on.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
And everyone who had a sample of your product, the whole entire time they're
Yes.
talking, they're just like,
just
looking intently, but still rubbing it. Even the one guy
Yes.
that was trying to act like he was a non-believer,
Oh.
the whole time he's talking, steady rubbing his hands. I see you ain't stopped rubbing your hands, though.
No. No. And they always come back and purchase.
Always.
They always do.
Always.
Anyone who tries it, they come back. Those non-believers, because that's the first thing we say is, do you just take a sample?
That's
Just
it.
try it. Just go ahead.
Just try it.
You don't. We don't have to sit here and talk all day.
No.
Just
and I
try
don't
it.
want to talk all day.
No,
because I want to talk to people who don't mind and actually want to buy.
Absolutely.
Try
it. That's it. And they all circle back around and purchased.
Boom.
Yes, and even the little gentleman, the last little video I sent you, because he came Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And he came back Sunday because I think he must have talked shit to me for about 30-40 minutes. And then he and his lovely wife and kept on. And I was like, you know what? Here, honey, just take these take these couple of samples and tonight put it on there. You'll be back to see me.
So what was his argument? I'm curious.
He just bullshitting.
Okay.
Because you're like, how do you know? I ain't gonna do that. My knees are hurting right now. Stop talking and put some on.
And I
walk
can't
around.
Argue with education. I can't. Like like you said, there's research on this.
Yes.
Like there's an enormous amount of research. So for people to say, well, I don't. Yeah. Or this ain't. Okay, like you said, try it. And if it doesn't work for you, that's okay.
That's okay.
But I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
Well, I can't. Because, it's okay. We can agree to disagree.
Right.
So you seem like one of them show me kind of folks.
Right.
Then okay, that's fine, baby.
Now
That's
you
fine.
cheesing, like once again, like Nelly, we seen all your damn teeth talking about, this works. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. You don't have to. No.
Yeah.
You don't have to believe me. Try it. That's all. Just try it. And honey, everybody came back. That's all I'm saying.
Listen.
That's all I'm saying.
With your tail between your legs. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on
back, baby.
Yeah.
It's all right. Come on.
We'll still love on you.
Yeah.
Still love on you.
It'll be all right.
Still love over here.
Come on back. It's okay. Woo, bring it back. It's all right.
Because like you said, once you feel it, it's like, now wait a minute. This feels good.
I know. He was so cute. He said he woke up Sunday morning going, ooh, okay. All right.
Exactly. Exactly. And like it's the same thing for me because I carry my stress in my neck and my shoulders, but I kept using your roll-on and the oil every night with the heating pad. And literally I'm like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah, because then you don't notice it. And you know, and then it's like you kind of go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not hurting.
Right.
Okay, I can lose. I'm loose.
I'm loose.
I'm loosey-goosey
Feeling
now.
a little limber.
I'm feeling a little good right now.
And we good to go.
And I'm good. That's all I'm saying.
Good. So for those of you non-believers, like you said, just try it.
Just try it. That's it. Yeah.
And at least for the oil, $30 until the end of August, you get 10% off. Go ahead to thehealingconsultant.com. Try it. Because I guarantee you are going to spend $30 on something that you don't remember spending the $30 on. So why not invest in your health,
in yourself?
Yeah.
In yourself.
And then guess what? If you don't like it, give it to somebody else. I promise you,
they will.
You won't want to give it to somebody else because you're like, this is nice.
They're gonna ask you where you got it from. Absolutely. It's a thing. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you. And if you're going to sit here and talk about, oh, well, my partner and, they're going through these things. Okay. Do your partner a favor. Get some oil. When they come home, rub on their feet a little bit. I guarantee you they be a happy camper. Like, what is that?
Yes. Well, Coach talk about his feet. His feet has gotten some love.
It's a good your lotion and your oil
phenomenal
moisturizers.
Are
good moisture. They're great.
They are
absolutely great.
Absolutely, fabulous.
So
yes, go on the website, honey, and you can read everything that's in them, the different oils that's in them. And I mean, it's just yummy.
Yes,
it's yummy.
Yes. And then,
That's
like I
what I'm
said, now
saying.
we're getting ready to get into the fall season. So there's going to be some, wet temperatures and weather and stuff like that. So then we know arthritis is going to incur,
Absolutely.
which is going to be inflammation. It's a good way to combat that.
That's all I'm saying, honey. Just like I said, just try it. You'll be hooked. That's all I'm saying. In a good kind of way. In a good way.
I'm telling y'all better act like y'all know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. This hurt me so good. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, because it's after. Is it 8:00? Yeah,
it's almost.
So I can. I won't be too inappropriate. Because every now and again, Auntie V sits out.
It's us. You
That's
are
all I'm
in
saying.
good company.
That's all I'm saying. Every now and again.
You are in good
Every
company.
now and again.
I'm telling y'all, for y'all couples out there,
it'll make you think. All I'm saying. Stuff will start getting relaxed.
Make you think.
Your mindset will be like, okay. Make you think it.
Now, to our messy letter girl, maybe you need to get some oil, and so you can relax.
That's all I'm saying. You can talk it out or work it out or whatever you want to do.
Whatever you need to do. Homegirl won't be on your mind no more.
No,
I guarantee it.
Yeah, and who knows? Y'all might rediscover some stuff. That's all I'm saying. Bring that stress level down,
telling you. Listen, the healing consultant is saving lives.
Yes.
And relationships.
Help me help you, honey. That's all that's what I'm here for. If I am not here to, inspire this education on you, I mean, my God, what am I here for? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do you. Mm-hmm. All I'm asking is that you do, just do what you do. Just do it a little better.
That's it.
That's all I'm trying to do is help you do it a little better.
That's it.
And
that's all.
That's it. With less pain. Because I'm telling you, y'all be acting like y'all 18 again.
And listen, and we're all suffering from something.
Oh my God, yes.
Whether it is physical, mental, emotional, we're all suffering from something.
Absolutely.
And you have a product that can help with just about anything.
Well, that's all I'm saying. And it's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
We always talk about, all joking aside, we all, okay, you done made me switch clinical. Okay. But we all talk about that. We all talk about the fact that, it takes a village.
It does.
And it, and it's, we've had, James on and therapy.
Yes.
We've had Dr. Jantz on, and we've talked about IV hydration and electrolytes and we've had Danny on, and we talk about skincare and but it's a big picture and it's your overall health care wellness journey. And that's what it's about. I mean, we laugh and we kid and we joke about it, but it's serious.
Right. Yeah.
Pain is serious.
Very serious.
Anxiety is serious. Depression is serious. Suffering from migraines, that's serious. And it all just works in order for you to move forward with be a better version of yourself every day.
Boom.
Every day. Just show up for yourself.
That's it. That's all.
You can't show up for nobody else unless you show up for yourself.
Exactly.
You have got to stop. I just ask people stop running on empty. Just stop running on empty. Because you can't help anyone else. You can't be there for anyone else. Because you're not there for yourself.
No.
You're not there for yourself.
Now, see, you didn't got the word from Auntie V. So take y'all asses where?
To thehealingconsultant.com, honey. And you can follow me on The Healing CBD, honey. Instagram, Facebook.
Boom.
There it is.
Saving relationships, yourself, and co-workers.
Honey, saving lives. One drop, one swipe, one gummy, one pump, honey. At a time.
I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me today. It was awesome. Coach will be back tomorrow, and we'll be back at it, God willing. And the healing consultant, she won't be back next week because we're actually on break next week and I'm on vacation. Yay. But we'll be back the following week. So like I said, see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves. Go love on yourself. Go to thehealingconsultant.com.
Yes.
Treat
Love
yourself. Treat yourself.
Yes.
Treat yourself. People will spend $30 at Chick-fil-A. You can spend $30, on some gummies or oil, whatever have you.
Yes.
Treat yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
Be kind.
And to others. All
Yes.
right.
Show some grace.
Y'all have a good one. Good night, y'all.